Hey guys, hope everyone's well. Right, back on with a few updatey bits and getting on with a few bits on the GS. It's all starting to tick along nicely now. The tank, the tail unit and the mudguard went off to the painters last night. We had a good bit of time with him discussing all sorts of different ideas for it. I'm wanting to keep it fairly simple. I don't want to go over the top. I don't think it'll suit the bike, so we're doing it probably sort of period to the era of the bike really, and I think it's going to look really good. Although we're keeping it quite basic, I think it's going to look fantastic with the plan we've got. I'm not too sure if he's going to cover everything on his channel. I've sort of not pressured him into doing that. I said, look, if you want to do a bit on your channel, fill your boots, go for it. But if not, fair enough. Send me some pictures and I'll pop a few pictures up for you guys to see on this channel. We'll see how that goes. That's entirely up to him. Yeah, I think he will do a bit, but we'll see. Like I say, I don't want to give him no pressure. So yeah, all that's gone. The only bit of running around I've got to do now is collect the wheels and the speedo pod from the powder coaters. I think that's going to be done anytime soon, so I'll go and get that done, then get the tyres rolled on the wheels. The only other bit of running around I've got to do after that is go and sort the forks out with getting them re-chromed. So we're very much near having all the parts we need for the bike all completed and all back in this shed. Obviously when I've got all them parts done, that's when I'm going to proper tuck into the wiring, because I just want to put the blinkers on and stay focused on that and not know I've got to run off and get more parts. I just want to come in here, lock the door and get on with it. I will catch bits of that because I understand some of you are interested in the Motor Gadget M unit, so I'll definitely catch bits of that. I'll press on with like most of it, but sort of give you enough updates on it so you can see how it all works and how it all goes together. I'll say it's the first time I've done one of them, so it's a learning curve for me as well. So I am hoping it's fairly simple, like some people are saying. Fingers crossed on that one, because I'm not a massive fan of the wiring, but it's got to be done, so we'll catch bits of that. I've got to do this link pipe, which I'm going to have a go in a moment actually, tidying all that up. There is some little bits on it that need blobs of welding, but I'm going to try and get all the surface nice. Shall I go and turn that off? Should we try again? Oh, and a bird pooed on me this morning. Look. I won't take her out again. Damn thing. Where was I? Yeah, I'm going to start cleaning this up. There's some little bits that need blobs of welding, just some little dips, but I'm going to get it all nice first so they'll stand out a bit more, and then we can see where we go a weld and just dress the tiny bits in. But we'll have a crack at that, or at least get it underway in a moment. The brake calipers are all built, and I'm really pleased with how they've come out. We'll have a look in a moment. Someone in the comments did ask about, I'm sure this is what they was on about, the little sort of dust covers that go on the pistons. Yes, they are an absolute pain. I do apologise. Like I say, I'm just trying to catch bits of this bike because I really am pressing on with it. It's got to be done and gone. So yeah, these are a pain to put on. What I normally do is put this on the piston first. Obviously you've got your main seal inside that keeps all the fluid in. What I normally do is put this on the piston first, then I push all that in, and then literally you got to stretch this over the lip, hold the part on and just slowly feed it round the lip bit by bit, holding it on with your fingers, feeding the next bit on. Basically a bit like rolling a tyre on, I guess. But yeah, and I don't put grease on that part of the lip because it will just keep popping off. Obviously I put grease on the piston and stuff, only a very light smear to push it back past the main seal and stuff. But yeah, by the time I'd seen that comment, I'd built them, so I do apologise for that. And like I say, I'm just trying to fly along with it. Now let's have a look at the calipers before we press on with this. We've also had the fixings come, the ones with a fine thread. We've got all the fixings for these now. Still waiting for the headstock bearings. I think they may be here tomorrow. They haven't turned up today, so I'm hoping they'll be here tomorrow. What else we got? I've pretty much ordered everything. Like I say, the only bit of running around really now is to go and grab the last stuff from the powder coaters, get the tyres rolled on, and then go off with the forks and get them sorted out. That's all the running around done. Anyway, calipers. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with how they've come out. I really am. They will certainly look a lot better than what they did. So obviously they're the two front ones, and here's the rear one. So yeah, pretty much looking new. They're near enough are new, to be honest. Everything that was needed replacing has been replaced on them. So I say the brakes should be all tip top. Anyway, let's have a go at that link pipe. So what we want to do with this to start with, as you can see, well, how many pieces we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces this is made up of. So as you can see, obviously it was welded round. It was just done with a MIG with a stainless wire. So we want to start working all these grinding marks out. It's a bit tougher with stainless, but we should get it looking all right. Obviously we want it looking like just it is one complete pipe, not pieced together. So I'll go over with the DA first, drag some of the bigger scars out of it. Till we've got that sort of finish all over it. And any of the deeper ones, we should start highlighting them. Then we'll get another bit of kit to get them out, which will make life a bit easier. Starting to see some of the little dips in the weld here and there now. But I'll get it close to how we want it finished, then I will go around and just tip them in and just carefully dress them back and just work on the little bits here and there. Hopefully it'll look all right. Right, that's getting there. I've still got a fair bit to do, but you sort of get the idea where it's going. Going around the bends is the hardest bit, because especially on the outside, because that thing tries to throw its belts off. So you just have to go really easy with the inside bends. But it's getting there. As you can see, I haven't done up here yet, but we're starting to highlight the grinding marks, and we'll just keep working on it. When I say any little sinking in the welds, we'll just dab them back in with a bit of weld and sort of dress them little bits up. But it's going in the right direction. So yeah, this is a fantastic tool. So it's sprung, you can see that. So as you press in, the belt sort of goes all the way around the tube. So basically you can't get it wrong at all. It'll just follow the shape of the tube and get a really nice finish. But you will have an arm like Popeye after a while, and you'll need a few rests just even to do a little bit like that. Yeah, I keep meaning, and I will do when I've got time, when we've caught up with things, I keep meaning to make some sort of frame for this so it can go in, and basically you can sling the tube about instead of this, because yeah, it starts to get heavy after a while, and yeah, bit of arm ache. So yeah, at least you can see how it goes. It is a marvellous bit of kit. So I'm going to give my arm a rest and then continue with this till it's finished. But you can see where it's all going. We've sort of in that place where we're just waiting for things, and then you'll see this really take shape really quickly. Hopefully towards the end of next week we'll start to see some really big differences on the build. And say we're on the home run in it. I know I keep saying it feels so good to be on the final part of this build. It really does, and I really do think we're on track to be finished around the end of this month, which will be fantastic. It really will, and I'm very pleased where it's going. I can't wait to show you all the paintwork, because that's sort of the icing on the cake, isn't it? So I can't wait to show that off. I think the ideas that we got, like I said earlier, are really going to suit the bike. But you know, again, it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I've said it before, you can't please everybody. And I think because I am still waiting for little bits, I might take this Saturday off and have a bit of a break, because next week is going to be extremely busy on this bike. Long days, many hours, and just keep going till we've it in completion. Anyway, I'm going to call it on this video. It's only a short one, but you can see where it's all going. It's just a little update. Like I say, I'm going to try and keep you all posted very regular, with very regular videos, so you can see where it's all going. Anyway, I'm going to do this, and I think I need to clean up in here, and yeah, I'm going to have tomorrow off. I may even go and do something and take the camera with me. I'll say a bit of a rest before the long hours next week. Anyway, that'll do. Cheers for watching, guys. Oh, no, one more thing, hold on. I see from the comments, I think I've got the camera settings now right. So fingers crossed they'll stay like that. I've actually written all the settings down, so if it goes wrong again, I can just click it all back onto them settings. That'll do. I'm going. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.